this session, we will go through few important questions which is related to RAML, which is usually asked during Mulesoft interview. We will cover this by creating a RAML so that you will understand exactly what we are trying to achieve. So we will create a RAML to define an employee API, and this API will have two methods. One is a get and one is a post. Get method will basically get the employee information, and there is a URI parent called as department. So if we are passing that particular department, say HR or finance, so it will get all the employees of that particular department. The post method will enable us to create an employee record. So say if we are getting the record from a database, so this post method will enable us to create an employee record in the database. Okay. So the basic question, what is RAML? So RAML stands for RESTful API Modeling Language, right? So what does it mean? So this is a modeling language. So if you are going to create a RESTful API, this is just modeling the API. So if I really want to create this API, then I have to deal with actual data, right? So when we create the RAML, I can tell what all are there in the header, what all are there in the query param, is there a URI param, what will the response look like. So all these things can be done using RAML without actually dealing with the actual data or doing any transformation, nothing. So we just build the RAML so that we will be modeling the API, which means that if someone is looking at this RAML, that person will be able to understand how the API is going to look like, right? So let us start by creating the RAML. So first we have to go to Design Center, then click on Create New API Specification. So I'm going to give it as a Retrieve Employee. So my API name will be Retrieve Employee. Click on Create API. So first thing, I'll give a description. So can give description. So I'll say this API gives but employee information. Let me give the employee as the endpoint. So I'll give /employee, then colon. So for this, we have a department. So first we will define the get method. So I'll give, okay. So in order to define a URI param, you can give curly braces. Within that, I can give department. Okay. Again, give colon. So from here, we are going to define the method. So I'll say get. Okay. Similarly, I will have a post method also, right? I'll write post here. Okay. For this get and post method, there will be few things in common. Okay. Security will be common for both of them. Then the header for these two will remain common. Then the response, like error response, so it is going to remain common. So we can keep all this as a trait, or I can create a security scheme so that I don't have to write it twice, right? So first we will create a security scheme. So let us see how this is going to look like. And I'll give security schemes, then colon. Then I need to give a name. So I'm giving the name. This could be any name. So I'm giving it custom security. Okay. Then before that, I'll create a structure for this RAML, right? So first thing, I'll create a library folder. I'll create a library folder. Within that, I'll create 4 folders. One is data types, other one is examples, then security, then traits. Okay, so this folder arrangement will get the API organized. So we will see how this is going to help us. So for the time being, let it be. So inside the custom security, I have to add a security, right? So for that, I'll create a file. It is Rammel 1.0. Then it is security scheme. Then I'll keep the name as security scheme.rammel. Then I'll click on create. So this will create a security scheme file for us. So let me create the security scheme and come back. Okay. So I have created the security scheme.rammel. If you see here, it says it has a header which has client ID, client secret. Okay, and if it is giving a error response, the description is given as 401 unauthorized access. So I want to show how the response should look like, right? So for that, I have created a JSON inside the examples folder. So I have to navigate one step up, that is these 2 dots. So from here, I have to navigate one step up. Then I have the examples folder. Then I have this file. This is nothing but a JSON object having error code, error message, error date time. Okay.